All right, all right, all right. Check-in time. Man, been a long day today, but we got to make sure that we get these days out of the way, and during the process of doing so, we got to make sure that we do everything we do to the best of our abilities. That's how things work. That's how we get better at things. That's how we persevere. Um, Today I woke up at 372 pounds. So I lost 2 pounds since yesterday, which is, it's mostly water, but those are the things that keep you motivated, just those things like that, So I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'll probably won't lose as much tonight, but probably lose another pound or so. I'm looking to lose maybe about 6 pounds between now and next Friday, all water weight and cleaning my system out and so on and so forth. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that. But we're at 372, so still got a long way to go. Over 100 pounds to get to my goal weight. But I'm excited about it. I think this is going to be the time where I actually really get it actually done. So I'm happy about that. Let's see. Other than that, man, um, I want to talk about a quote that I came across today, and it goes, success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. So that says a lot. So consistency, as I'm going to always say, is key. We want to be as consistent as possible with our training regimen, with our eating, making sure we're getting our macros in, making sure that we're, in other words, getting all the protein and carbohydrates we're supposed to get in for the day. We want to make sure that we're as consistent with that as possible, And in the beginning of any fitness transformation, it's hard. I've done this many times back in the day when I was actually competing. I've trained hundreds of people, probably over 1,000 people, and usually the first, adhering to the diet and training regimen within the first 2 months is usually the hardest part. After the first 2 months, you're usually on autopilot at that point, and you're just skipping on through, So it gets like that. Another thing is that we want to make sure that when we're going through a transformation like this, we actually take the time to celebrate those small victories, and when you do something a little bit better than you did yesterday, and you take that motivation and you feed off of it, and that's what I've been doing. I felt really good waking up to the 2 pound loss this morning. Like I said, I understand 100% it was water mostly, and that's good. That's fine. I'm good with that, but it is something. It's bringing me closer to my goal, and that's where I need to be. With that being said, I realized that I have a tendency to kind of wander, in my mind mostly, and when those calories are lowered and you're working out hard. Hey Tater, what's going on, man? How you doing? I hope everything's going well with you. Hope everything's going well. Just giving my little video diary for the day, and letting everybody know, and basically myself, when I look back on this, that I'm putting on the good fight, man. But back to what I was saying, I have a tendency to let my mind wander away from, my my closest goals, and we don't want to do that. We want to make sure we keep those short-term goals, in our crosshairs as much as possible, and doing that breaks down how big your overall goal is. So I know my overall goal is to get down to my last stage weight, which was 265 pounds. That's a long way from now. I can't think about the 265 pounds. I got to think about the 300 pounds right now. I got to think about the 320 pounds right now. I got to think about that, those shorter term goals, and break this huge mountain up into little bitty pieces so I can carry it off and toss it into the ocean or whatever, So it's a big deal to really keep those goals in mind and keep those closer goals right in front of you, and it's going to help you with your consistency. It's going to help you with your adherence to your diet. It's going to help you with adhering to your training program. It's going to help you when you get to the point where, you're feeling tired and you want to skip a workout. You're going to look at the progress that you've made and how close you are to that shorter term goal, that there'll be less of a chance for you to deviate from your plan, because that short-term goal is right there. It's literally right there. All you have to do is persist through whatever feelings you're having right now, and on the other side of it, you have that goal that you're going to be wrapping your hands around, and boom, you won a small victory, And once you start stacking these victories, it gets to the point where you don't even want to have a cheat meal, for that matter. I always tell my clients and that don't be so dogged-minded to where you don't allow yourself some form of reward. If it's a food, that's good, but we don't do cheat days here. We might do a cheat meal here and there, that works, and some people need that, especially if you're not especially if you're not competing. If you're not competing, you don't need to adhere to a strict bodybuilding regimen, all of the time. Now, maybe in the very beginning, if you're one of those type of people like I am, who food is my comfort. I didn't have my first alcoholic drink till I was 35, 36, 37 years old, somewhere ridiculous like that, because I was an athlete all my life, so I never indulged in those things, but I did find comfort in food, so one of my rewards for going 2 months without going off my diet, making sure that I'm adhering to my training, might be a cheat meal, one, and believe it or not, after a little bit of training, I don't even want that. I almost have to force myself to do those refeeds, and then when I do force myself to do those refeeds, I'm finding myself making better choices, eating good fats and maybe not having the cheesecake. I'll have a low fat or low carb cheesecake, something to just make me feel like I'm having something, and helping me mentally. It's going to help us all mentally, but I'm not taking in that huge amount of sugar or those huge amount of saturated fats and all those other things that we normally, fill ourselves with when we have a cheat meal, So anyway, I'm going on a rant. This is just supposed to be a check-in, So today, again, we're at 372 pounds. We'll probably lose another 6 to 8 pounds over the next, by probably next Friday or so. all water weight mostly, getting all this extra water out of my system. My very strict training regimen starts back up next week. Over the past couple of weeks, I've been, training 3-4 times a week in the gym, not doing as much cardio because I was just trying to get my body used to to doing the work again so that I can start up next week, super strong, so I'll be getting between 15 and 20,000 steps in pretty much every day of the week. And then once I get off from work, I'll be doing another 30 minutes or so of cardio on my stationary bike, along with a couple days where I do my at-home workouts where, I train stuff like arms, and I'll get a pump workout for shoulders and, a pump workout for legs and so on and so forth. I'll talk about that stuff in the main videos coming up soon. And it's going to be interesting. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm feeling good. I don't feel deprived yet, and I'll probably start feeling that mid part of next week. I'll start feeling the lack of calories. But right now I'm feeling really good, so that's pretty much it. So 372, we're getting it done. I'm feeling good about it. Please, if you're thinking about starting a fitness transformation, now is the time to do it. Don't wait. Don't wait. Don't procrastinate any longer. You deserve to be in the best shape of your life even after 40. You deserve to be in the best shape of your life even after 50. If you're in your 60s, you deserve to be fit and strong. You deserve to have the energy. You deserve to have the flexibility to move. You deserve to have that peace of mind. You deserve to have the ability to look in the mirror and be proud of what you see. You deserve it. You deserve it. All you have to do is make the decision to start training right now and make this transformation start right now. Don't wait. Don't wait till next week. Don't wait till next month. Don't wait until all the stars line up and we have a perfect eclipse and the raspberry bush grows blue raspberries. We're not waiting for those days. We don't want that to happen. We want to start right now. So do yourself a favor and when after you watch this, look in the mirror at yourself and say, you know what? I'm done. I'm done being fat. I'm done being out of shape. I'm done feeling uncomfortable in my own skin. I'm done not fitting into my clothes the way I want to. I'm done. Look at yourself and tell yourself you're done. Start your transformation. Start your transformation right now. Let me know in the comments if you're starting a transformation. Let me know if you're in the middle of a transformation. Let me know if you've actually finished the transformation and how it went for you. I want to know these things. So comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I really need all the subscriptions I can get. Like this video, and please come back and chat with me tomorrow night. I'll be doing another one. So that's about it. So again, it's Mark J. Grow Healthy, Get Fit. Today is another opportunity for you to be great. Do not waste it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.